Hey YouTube, this is Alicia Byrne. This is my second time trying to do this video. So this video is a WWE video. With this video, I want to talk about Bobby Lashley. The reason I wanted to talk about Bobby Lashley is because, as y'all know, Bobby Lashley just returned to the WWE, and I have some names that I feel like that he could have a feud with, could have. So these are names that he could have feuds with for a year, 6 months, 9 months, or lesser than that. So before I get started, let me just say this. I am was a well, I remember when Bobby Lashley first started in the WWE, and I became a real big fan. I'm all about empowering our black male or female superstars. I'm all about that. Now, I will say this. A lot of videos I have to this coming up and everything, and I will tell you this. Bobby Lashley, like I said, I'm gonna say it was a gem when WWE signed him. He's strong in everything, and I can tell you, I'm gonna do a video of a whole video on wrestlers who should make their return and stay. And I will do. But like further ado, let's get started on this. So these are wrestlers who I feel that Bobby Lashley can have a feud with on the WWE. I will mention Roman Reigns, but it'll be a one that'll be closer to the end of the video. So let's get started. In no particular order, we got Brian Connor. Brian Connor, the Lone Wolf, is a good guy. He's on SmackDown at the moment, but do I feel like he's good enough to have a feud with Bobby Lashley? He is good enough to have a feud with Bobby Lashley for about, I say, 5 to 6 months. But Bobby Lashley will come out on top on this particular one. Now, another person is Cesaro. I would love to see a feud with Bobby Lashley and this guy because I want to see what the Swiss man, Superman, can do with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley supposed to be this top superstar. Um, Chad Gable. Now, the reason I bring up Chad Gable and Bobby Lashley have sort of kind of like similar beginnings on the Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle, and Chad Gable sort of have like sort of kind of like the similar beginnings and everything, but it's so cool just to see if what would happen with that. So all three of these guys have the amateur wrestling background, so it'd be kind of cool to see that feud between Chad Gable and stuff. So we'll have to see what's going to happen with that. Dean Ambrose. Now I can see the fanatical Dean Ambrose versus Bobby Lashley feud. Man, that would be a good 9 month feud that would work. Ty Dillinger, Mr. 10 himself. I feel like this will be a good for him to, get his career, excuse me, y'all, up and everything. So yeah, we're gonna have to see where that will go. Another one is Tony Nese. He's on 205 Live. I think these two got Tony Nese is on 205 Live, but I feel like he does got it what it takes to be in the singles competition. But I think him and Bobby Lashley versus Ty Dillinger, yes. Samoa Joe. He has wrestled Samoa Joe once before. So yeah, that would be another good match. So if he did it in they both wrestled each other in TNA, it'd be perfect to bring them over to the WWE and do it here. Rusev. I think Rusev versus Bobby Lashley, man, that would be a hell of a match. And who wouldn't want to see Bobby Lashley versus Rusev? I know I do, because you got the Russian brute Rusev versus Bobby Lashley. That would be a great match to see. Neville versus Bobby Lashley. I think that would be a pretty good match. Wouldn't be a long running rival. I think that would be about a 2 month rivalry right there. Jinder Mahal. Y'all know I cannot stand Jinder Mahal. I love Indian Americans, but I just can't stand Jinder Mahal. I would love to see Bobby Lashley wrestle Jinder Mahal at least 5 times to get it through his skull that he's not top ranked. And I just, to me, that's just me. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that at another date. But yeah. Another one is Elias. What he did Monday to Elias was like was crazy. Let me say it. It was crazy. Crazy. It was crazy. The way that he made his return, it was like, oh my God. So he was at WrestleMania. They just hit him real good. Okay. Braun Strowman would be a great person. I can see them wrestle each other. So that's going to be a good one. So now we just got through talking about everybody. Let me talk about some of our African American wrestlers. And to me, if Booker T wasn't too much fire up Vince McMahon's butt, kissing up to him, I know you're trying to make sure you get your airtime and everything, but come on, Booker, you could be fighting for your wrestlers' right. So these are wrestlers who I feel like will make a great rivalry with Bobby Lashley. So with no particular order, we're going to start with Big E Langston. Big E, better known as Big E on the show, on the WWE, will make a great rivalry because who would not want to wrestle Big E Langston? I think this rivalry could go good enough that it could be featured at an Extreme Rules, SummerSlam. Um, it'll be that good that it would be able to do that. So the next one is, let's just say this, y'all. Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil has been in a slump. And I blame Vince McMahon for this. So if y'all haven't gone and saw this video that's on YouTube, you need to go see it. So this is video that went around for the last few years now, that it's Titus O'Neil approaching Vince McMahon, and that it looked like that Titus O'Neil was approaching him in a negative way, but it wasn't. It didn't look like that. Vince McMahon had to do something. Shut up, had to do something to do this. So I feel like Titus O'Neil is suffering due to this video. What I know about what's been said about the video is Titus O'Neil was suspended, and he was suspended. And I mean, I feel like what he's been reduced to now, I think it's because of this issue. I just wish Vince McMahon would just bury the hatchet with Titus O'Neil, because Titus O'Neil is a very hardworking father. Let's just say he's a wrestler and he's a father, and he's trying to make an example, show his sons examples what young men supposed to do. Like working hard and stuff, and he does a lot of charity work and everything and stuff like that. And I just feel like how he is treated on the WWE, he's not hardly getting title belt shots. I feel he deserves a title belt shot. So we'll have to see. So my number one pick, yes, will be somebody black. And I think Booker T should make sure this guy gets pushed to the fullest. Y'all probably remember him being known better as Apollo Crews. Apollo, yes, Apollo Cruz. I still call him Apollo Cruz. I feel like he deserves a title belt shot. I mean, a feud between Apollo Cruz and Bobby Lashley will be a great one. And I just think who would not want that? I mean, who wouldn't want that? Apollo Cruz is undeniable. He's a great athlete. And number one, before this guy died, he endorsed it. Apollo Cruz. None other than late, great Dusty Rose. If you can get an endorsement from him, come on, you should be a top superstar. And Vince McMahon and them are lacking. Lacking there is. Now, let me talk about Roman Reigns. I would love to see a feud between Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley, but I'm going to tell you some downfalls with this. Number one, they both are good. You got to remember that they both are phenomenal. But then, well, let me just put it like this: they are good. Oh wait, not that. No, not good. They are great. They are phenomenal. And how would you be able to put Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns? It'd be hard to book that because number one, they both are strong competitors. It'll be hard for them to finish a match because they are evenly matched. Get it? Evenly matched. Even if Vince tells Roman Reigns, oh, lose to Bobby Lashley, lose to Bobby Lashley, that'll be an evenly matched match. Now, I can see them both coming together and teaming up to be a tag team. I can see that, but as a rival, it will be impossible to see. But they'll be evenly matched. And the question of the day is, what WWE superstar do you want to see wrestle Bobby Lashley in a feud? If you could pick anybody to have a feud with Bobby Lashley, who would it be? So that's our questions of the day. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.